Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Zafra991, but you can call me Jack. And today we're at Bathurst. We got two really good races here. This is Monday morning at the time of recording here. We're in B rank. We've got a fairly okay qualifying time, 2:03.321. I do improve upon that. However, we'll focus on this race for the first day. So, just a reminder guys, if you like what you see, make sure you subscribe, like if you like, click the notification bell so you're notified on future videos, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Some of the moves, some of the moments in this one. Let me know what your favourite moment is. Now, anyway, we're going to get this race underway. So we're starting in P4 here, in the Aston Martin, in this really funky livery that I found on the Discovery channel. So, or Discovery, whichever it's called. So, already, we're right behind the Ford Mustang, and we're actually firmly in the slipstream here. We've opted for mediums first, and we're going to pit at the end of lap 2 or 3. I think it's going to depend on our circumstances. Showing off the livery a little bit more there. I may have to see if a livery can be designed for future with my colours on there or something, we'll see. So, yeah, of course we've got Django up ahead, and then we've got, of course, the other guys there. So, already we've just lost a lot of time, as you can see. So I think the top two are actually using softs, and I actually get it all wrong here, and it gets me all out of shape. So you can see here how much time I lose to Django up ahead. And we actually are getting invaded a little bit by the Germans, so we need to. And we got a Brit in the mix as well, 2 positions back. So we'll, of course, we'll be seeing the Brit shortly, making an appearance. But we're just going to try and keep this as consistent as possible. And I love this combination right here. I would say this is my favourite combo, but I've already called that, haven't I? So. But no, this is a really, really good combination here. I really like Bathurst, and I like the Group 3 machinery around here. So, of course, I'm opting for the Aston Martin. I have such good pace with it. And after some racing, I have actually got my qualifying time down now to 2:01. I'm not sure on the temps, hundredths and thousandths, but I've got a 2:01 point something. So I'm definitely trying to get down in the 2 minutes. Or under 2 minutes ideally, but I mean, I'm not quite quick enough for that yet. So anyway, we've got the Brit behind us there, getting a gentle tap. And you see the German up ahead, just slightly touching the dirt, so a little bit of dirty air for us. You can see here both of us in the Aston Martins here, so of course looking very, very nice. So Jotama setting apart fastest lap right there now at 2:07.7, but that's of course going to be improved upon after the first lap. And this video is actually going to be just before we start the Eurasia Cup, sorry. So you see there, the Brit behind actually gives us a little bit of a boost. So he wants to work together, which is fantastic news. So we're actually going to use that to our advantage and actually start catching the German up slightly ahead. And that's good. I think that was a smart move from the Brit there, so I do appreciate that. Teamwork makes the dream work, as they say. So you may be wondering about the title of the video, perhaps maybe how it's brutal. Well, you will be seeing that shortly, so keep your eyes peeled, because that does happen. I do seem to find the wall is my best friend on this, on these couple of races today. So I have tightened up a little bit, but it still is early doors for this one. But I'm hoping to get more opportunities to race it this week. Of course, about Monday through till Friday is probably going to be pretty busy for me, but of course we'll see what I can do in the weekend. Maybe if you guys want to, I could maybe try and stream it. If you guys would be interested in that, just let me know. Maybe leave a like. We can maybe get a couple likes. Maybe we'll see if I can try streaming it. So anyway, we was almost in the slipstream there of the German. In fact, we could possibly be. You can hear the V8, I think it was, the engine. Oh, it sounds lovely. And again, you can see these sweet looking liveries. I'm really a fan of this one I'm using now. I use this in the Pro Am stream, whichever you've seen, I'll scatter that throughout the videos, and same with other videos as well. And the livery behind, the black and yellow, I really like the look, or the grey and yellow. So again, the German just actually taking it off-road. Now we're going to pay attention here to our little mini-map, our little radar system. You see there, we actually get bumped. We're going to reverse time a little bit, and yeah, not ideal. We do get a bump from the Brit behind, However, the Brit firmly returns to position, so we're actually going to basically have a nice recovery. I unfortunately do lose 2 positions, he also loses 2 positions. Not ideal, but I reckon it's probably slipstream. He did return a position and he also did apologise after the race, so that's not a problem at all. Because he waited for me, I didn't find there was any sort of, there wasn't any nastiness to it. So if you do watch the video, there's, that's all is forgiven. It's not, it's not a problem. It is racing at the end of the day, but mistakes do happen, which of course, it's only bound to happen. We're all human anyway. So we have a little bit of a bigger challenge here now. We are starting to lose I think we've actually started to lose massively the pack of 2 ahead. Third is in the distance, but I mean, just about in eyesight. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and pit at the end of this lap. I think that's going to be necessary, because I know I can go faster on the mediums, on the softs. Again, the wall being best friend right there. Let me know if you guys are finding the wall is also a best friend. And I'm actually slowly working my way up to A rank. I reckon I can hopefully try and do it, and I'll try and capture the race where we go through that. That would be pretty sweet. So anyway, we are trying to recapture 4th place and ideally capture 3rd as well. Although you can see on the Delta, 9.8 seconds away the leader is. So I mean, potentially we can perform a good undercut, which is actually what we're going to attempt to do. We're going to see if anyone else goes into the pits, but I know I'm going to pit this lap, so why don't we just skip slightly to our pit entry here, and hopefully we're not going to get things wrong. How's it going to go? Firmly on the brakes. We just about go off the track, and it must have been about, maybe a couple pixels out, maybe. It can't have been a whole lot, to be fair. So unfortunately, in that circumstance, I have lost a little bit more time due to this, this 1.5 second penalty. So we're going to serve that, and actually we're going to see a really nice move from, I think that's the Porsche right there. This basically, I served my penalty, he was firmly behind, but then basically just catches up. So it looks like our Brit from earlier, of course, ghosting out there, so I'm not sure what happened. So we're basically fighting from the back. We're going to see how much progress I can make up. I'm going to try and get a good undercut here. So I'm following the Spaniard for a couple of laps, so now we're going to actually take the position back. We're going to capture it. I know the Aston Martin's got the speed, and I know I've got the pace. So I've got to say, working in the, not working even, but in the race Asylum, which I'm part of, as an Academy member, of course, as you can tell by the name, or hopefully you can tell anyway, I think I've gotten a lot faster on track, and I feel like I'm a lot more comfortable and confident. So if you guys want to join it, either leave me a comment, but what I'll do, I will leave a link to join the Discord if you'd like to. It's such a good bunch in the community, and of course I find it does make you faster when you're racing against fast opponents as well. So of course I'll leave that in the description, make sure you check it out. And of course the Erasure 75 at this moment in time, it is not begun yet. This is Monday night for me, and actually this might even be uploaded on Monday night. That'd be cool. But the Erasure does start very soon. The multiclass unfortunately did get called off for the Saturday, but that will be shortly coming. So we're going to try and work our way right past this German here in the, I think it's like the BMW. I can't quite tell from it. So he looks like he goes wide, so we're going to get a really nice move done on him there. And there you go, P6. And looking up ahead here, it looks like, I think that's a German. Yep, that is a German. WR, I can't quite make out the name there, but it looks like it goes wide. So with maybe an off-track penalty, I'm not too sure. So we're going to take that, and we've found ourselves back in P5. We're on the outside here, not where I want to be. Looks like German's going to make the move. Is he going to make the move stick? Luckily, I just about pull out ahead. I've just about got the pace here, so that's really helpful, of course. P4 goes into the pits, so of course we're not going to see P4 now for the rest of the race. And I think there's someone else in pits there as well. So that's not going to be an issue. But what is an issue is the Russian right behind. Sorry guys, ignore me. That is not the Russian flag. I am a pleb. But we do have. If you guys know what flag that is, let me know. I didn't study geography, if you can probably tell. So looks like Blues behind us here. Jake Blues, I think. 2000 has got amazing pace. And I think he actually started at the back as well. So this guy must be mad quick. or maybe working his way through the ranks, who knows. So we're going to try and defend it here. We are towards the end, however, I think he's clearly got the pace. So let's watch what happens here. So you can see here in the slipstream, he's starting to tuck in a bit. We're going to go on the left-hand side here. We're going to stick to our left-hand positioning, just so, well, I mean, if he held it on a little longer, maybe we could have held it through the chicane, but, I mean, there you go. Unfortunately that happened, so I wasn't able to really do much about that. I maybe could have gone to the other side or maybe parked it in the middle of the track. But either way, I think it's still going to get past anyway. Probably fresher tyres and just overall better race pace. So we're going to skip to the last lap here. And you can see here, we do get the German getting slightly close to us. Well, firmly close to us. But luckily not close enough for a move back there. Is he going to go for a dive bomb at the last corner? Well, luckily not. Well, that's really close though. I reckon any further back and it probably would have been one. So I have to take a P4 there. At least I started in P4. I've regained my positions, and not bad after the incidents earlier. Of course involving the Brit, but you know, I think we did alright there. So P4, not too bad. Why don't we try again in another race, see if we can do any better. So here we are. So P10 this time. We got a quick look at the scoreboard, the leaderboards there. We got Jake Blues again, starting back of the grid, or towards the back. Now, as you can see, I've improved my time slightly here, but basically, we've got some A-ranked players on here, so this is pretty cool. So I know I'm getting close now, I can taste it. So I really want to try and get to A rank. I think we're definitely getting close, so we're getting a bit, everyone's getting a bit of swires up ahead, so we're going to, well, we're basically going to be in a league of our own for a little bit, for a short time here. So, we're in P9, we're door number 13, so ideally want to finish higher than that. How well are we going to be able to do? Let me know in the comments if what your predictions will be. You can see there, just showing off the livery a little bit more, just it looks so nice. I'm such a fan. And of course, just keep an eye out guys, because the manufacturer's round is coming up shortly as well. So it looks like the two ahead go wide. So they both go wide. It looks like he stuck his hazards on, the one in blue. And it looks like these two are lagging quite a lot. I do get bumped here, but I think now it's just him regaining his positioning, so that's fine. I do wish the hazards could have been switched off here, they're a bit distracting. But you can see here we have more bumping going on. A little bit of bump and grind. Of course, who doesn't have a bit of bump and grind? So, here we go. We're going to try and maximise this this lap as much as possible. It's the first lap. Don't want too much mischief to happen, ideally. We're going to go down Skyline here. And we're going to be sticking really close, actually. I think we get a couple of bumps. But that's because the driver ahead is actually a little bit slower than I am, I think. So, I think they're also in the Aston, to be fair. So, he actually touched the wall. So, we're going to try and capture this position. Will we be able to? We're going to go on the inside of this one here. So, maybe we can try and make a similar move to what Blues did in the last race. So, are we going to be able to do so? We're going to be side by side. If you just look at the mini-map here, see there? I think he loses a bit of traction, turns into me here. Well, I'm braking as much as I can, turning in as much as I can, but just get caught up together. So, unfortunately, some more, well, it is still brutal. So, I've got a long way to go yet. Again, back of the pack. Let's see how well we can do. So we're skipping to lap 2 here. We've caught up to Big V, which you guys may remember. We have raced against Big V before. It looks like he goes out. So I get proper spooked right there. I did not expect that. I wish it could have seen the ghost in there, but alright, that's fine. So anyway, we're going to go into the pits. So we're going to get it right this time? Yeah, we got it right this time. So again, we're going to go for the undercut. Are we going to be able to actually get any sort of undercut done? That is the real question. And pit loss is a little bit long, about, what's that, 29 seconds? 28 seconds. That's pretty long, and you can see here I'm actually quite far back. We're going to skip a little forward here. We've slowly gained some positions from people being in the pits. Of course, the two Brits behind. But at the moment we're going to focus our efforts on the Spaniard up ahead. Which I think we had a nice move on last game. So again, we get another move done, nice and safely, just what I like to do. And you can see there, we've got the German and Big V up ahead. So we're going to be focusing our efforts on them. I think Big V may have been in the manufacturer's race last time, to be fair, which if you haven't seen, I'll leave a card as well. Pretty sure anyway. So anyway, I was going to skip to the last lap here because we've slowly been making a comeback, but it's just mostly been people in the pits, so nothing really interesting. So we're on the final lap here, and just behind us is our friend from earlier, the one that we went side by side with. So I didn't think there was too... I mean, it wasn't ideal, but I've not held any grudges. We've just pretty much just been kind of getting on with it. The German actually going a bit wide here, so we're actually going to close in this gap massively. Looks like he stuck his hazards on for some reason. Not too sure why. And we're closing in. So here we go. Are we going to be able to be in the slipstream range? Unfortunately not. But our friend behind is also not in the slipstream range. And I was very conscious here because I didn't know if I wanted to make a move. I don't know if I upset him from earlier, but I was very cautious anyway because I did not want to be rammed off. Just looking at the delta there, looks like Jake does finish in P2, I think. So very well done, Jake Blues, 2000. Now we're going to, of course, be approaching the final corner here, and we can just see him in the distance there. Are we going to see any moves done? No, luckily not. We are safe, and that's pretty much going to be all she wrote. I'll take APA. Not too bad of a recovery, and I still finished better than where I started in 10th. So, not too bad, that one. I know we finished 6th in the last one, but, you know, I'll take 8th. Especially because it's a higher skill level as well, racing the A-ranked players. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.